Okay, I think we're going to get going. Welcome everyone to this evening's open house here at Springfield Technical Community College. We are so excited to have you with us. My name's Louisa Davis Freeman. I'm the Dean of Admissions here at the college. And this evening, you're going to hear from Zul Manzi first. And he's going to talk about his experience as a student here at STCC. After that, we will have our recorded open house play. During that time, if you have questions, do feel free to put them in the chat box at the end of tonight's presentation, which will last about 40 minutes or so. We have 2 breakout rooms, which we invite you to join, and you will see those links in the chat area. One will be just a great place for question and answers in English, or if you would prefer to ask your questions or speak to someone in Spanish, we will have a Spanish Q&A breakout room as well. So again, welcome to our open house here at STCC on this snowy evening. But the beauty of being virtual is we can all be together anyway. So at this point, I hand it over to Zul. Zul, tell us a little bit about you and your experience here at STCC.
Thank you so much. Good evening, everyone. My name is Zul Manzi. I'm a STIC graduate. I graduated from STCC in 2018 after attending Long Meadow High School. And I was at STIC from the fall of 2016 and majored in digital media production. And I took a variety of classes. Before I attended STIC. Started to do a lot of TV production work at Focus Springfield Community Television. And once I was graduating from high school, I realized that, STIC was probably the best choice for me for academics because, it was nearby from Focus, but also I knew that it was a great way for me to develop more of my skills. And since STIC is a, technical school, as soon as I arrived, that fall, my classmates and I, we jumped right into working with the cameras, audio board, and really went into the production much quicker than a lot of the peers that, a lot of my peers who attended 4-year schools and studied the same major. It took them either a year or 2 years to just get into a lot of the camera work. And we got into it in our first semester. So, the great thing about STIC is the hands-on, courses, and also, developing tangible skills that will help you once you graduate from STCC. And a lot of my friends, including myself, we were able to attain great jobs that pertain to our degrees. A few of my friends work in news, such as 22 News, Western Mass News, and myself, I worked for doing videography work for the district attorney's office. However, I implemented my skills from STIC to do my own production work, and I developed my own independent production company titled Z Master Productions. And right now, I developed my own animated comedy series titled The Matumbalas. And a lot of the skills that I implement in the Matumbalas were skills that I developed from attending from STIC. I'm taking interactive media classes from Adobe courses and things of that nature. And so now my animated comedy series, The Matumbalas, is loosely based off of my life, me being a first generation Tanzanian born in the United States from immigrant parents. And it's a comedy animated series. And so after a couple of years of just, working behind the scenes, my cartoon got picked up by a streaming service called Quelly TV, which is similar to like Netflix, Hulu, and etc. And my show got picked up by a comedian, Laurel Howery, who is the star of movies such as Get Out, and had his own sitcom on NBC and starred in other Hollywood motion pictures. And so, if it wasn't for STIC, I would have been able to, be able to have the skills to work on my content, and as well as developing a network. So a few of the talent on my cartoon show, The Matumbalas, are actually my classmates from digital media production. So when you attend the STIC, you're going to meet, like-minded, students, share the same passion, share the same goals, and it's pretty much your network. And from there, once you graduate from STIC, now, to be honest, most of my friends are actually people I went to school with from STIC, and then people I went to high school with. So and it's a lot of fun. You grow and it's a great way to develop your skills and as well. So I highly recommend for every student to attend STCC, and I hope that you guys do the same. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Zul. That was quite the story. And I know you've had great success at STCC and obviously great success since STCC. So one of just many proud graduates we have. And so thank you again for sharing your story. And now we'll go to the orientation. The open house. And here we go.
Welcome, everyone. I want to take a moment to welcome you all to STCC's virtual open house. We're very excited for you to be here with us today. We have a lot of helpful information to share with you as you begin your journey. Please note that throughout this event, a staff member will be dropping links into the chat. If you have any questions, you're welcome to write to us in the chat box, just so that you're aware of that throughout the event. So my name is Melanie Lauren. I am going to be your facilitator today. I work in the Office of Admissions as Customer Relations and Communications Specialist. I'm going to just quickly go through our agenda for today. First, we're going to hear from our Vice President of Student Affairs, Darcy Kemp. We will then hear from a current student, Amina Bergeron, to talk about her experience. You'll hear from a number of student support services listed there on the screen. And we will also hear from our 3 academic schools. Finally, you'll hear from admissions and be provided with some helpful information and resources at the very end from our Dean of Admissions. So without further ado, I'd like to thank our Vice President of Student Affairs, Darcy Kemp, for being with us today. And she's going to welcome you all to the event. Darcy, whenever you're ready.
Thanks, Melanie. Hello, and thank you for taking the time to be here with us today. I am Darcy Kemp and the Vice President of Student Affairs at Springfield Technical Community College. And on behalf of our campus community, I want to welcome you to our virtual open house. We know there are lots of things that you could be doing right now, and we are so excited that you chose to be here with us today. As Melanie mentioned, you'll have the opportunity to learn about departments, including admissions, financial aid, academic advising, and Transfer Center, online learning and disability services. And you'll also have the opportunity to learn more about our 3 academic schools, Health and Patient Simulation, Liberal and Professional Studies, and our School of Science, Technology, Engineering, and Mathematics. Open House is an ideal opportunity for you to learn more, not only about what we offer, but I would say more about our dedicated team of professionals who are here to provide great information. And remember, STCC's mission is to support students as they transform their lives. So my hope would be that at the conclusion of this experience, you'll know that there is a dedicated team of professionals here to support you to achieve your personal and educational goals. So again, thank you for taking the time to be here with us today. And I wish you all the best for an informative and an insightful virtual open house experience. Enjoy.
Thank you so much, Darcy, and thanks again for being with us today. We're now going to hear from a current STCC student. Her name is Amina Bergeron. She is going to tell you a little bit about her STCC experience, a little bit about her major, and some about how it's impacted her life positively to attend STCC. Amina, thank you for being with us today.
Thank you, Melina. I hope everyone is doing well. My name is Amina Bergeron, and my Springfield Technical Community College experience, whether it was in person before the whole pandemic or now that it is fully remote with 1 lab class in person, has been so smooth and awesome. Despite classes being online, it has been no different than being in person and learning. I'm currently majoring in mechanical engineering technology here at STCC, and I'm enjoying it. There was obviously a time where I had doubted myself and I assumed I wouldn't be able to get good grades, but the professors here at STCC ensured that with work and dedication that wouldn't happen. Professors here are so helpful and make you enjoy all the classes along with learning about the courses. All I can say is they are so incredible and they work with you to make sure you succeed in your classes and achieve a good grade. The relationships you build at STCC becomes a part of you, and that you want to remain in contact with former and current professors, which is the reason why I remain to keep in touch with former professors. The reasons why I chose STIC was because of the classes and programs they offered. They offer a wide range of selection to choose from. STIC has opened so many opportunities that I currently have, and I'm grateful for that. STIC has a ton of programs to select from and certificate programs to complete of your interest. Everyone here at STIC makes sure that you accomplish your goals and wants you to be successful. And being a full-time mother and a full-time student could obviously be challenging. Being my second year here at STIC, I can proudly say that it isn't as hard as I thought it would be. STIC class offerings are flexible and you get to choose what is more convenient for your timings. If you're a parent and you're having second thoughts about whether you should become a student here at STIC, I say go for it, whether being a part-time or a full-time student. A benefit of being a student here at STIC is the flexibility that STIC offers and how affordable it is to be a student here. STIC has helped me as a female to be confident in the STEM field, and the encouragement and feedback that I remain to get from STIC and the professors is beyond motivating. Being here, I have a bright future ahead of myself and any student who becomes a part of STIC. STIC has given me the determination and assurance that I currently have in myself. I am so proud and honored to be a student here at STIC, and I hope to see you all join us soon.
Thank you so much, Amina. We love hearing our current students' stories, and it's really wonderful to hear from a woman in STEM. So thank you again for sharing your story with us. We're next going to hear from Kyle Kraus in our online learning department. She's going to tell you a little bit about our online learning experience at STCC. Thanks for being with us, Kyle.
Thank you. Greetings. My name is Kyle Stephanie Kraus, and I'm an instructional designer. I work for the Center for Online and Digital Learning, and I am representing the staff that support online learning here at Springfield Technical Community College. When you're a student at STIC, you will be able to access an online platform called Blackboard, and this is where you're going to access your online classes. So one of the biggest questions is, how do you do online class homework? So your class is going to be set up in a manner where you'll be able to access content each week to learn about new concepts and topics. Some faculty still use and assign readings for textbooks, but many faculty are opting to use open access textbooks and documents that are at no cost for you to download and read. Your professor will provide you a schedule of what and when to read and what to review during your first weeks of class. You might be familiar also with the teacher being in front of the classroom, teaching the daily lesson where they walk around and they go through the topic. In college, this is commonly referred to as lecturing, and faculty in online classes prepare lectures as either written documents, slide presentations, and many also create or provide videos for you to watch to help you learn various topics of the week. And just like a regular classroom, you'll be able to discuss topics of the day, interact with fellow classmates, and have questions answered by faculty. However, in an online class, most conversations aren't live. You'll be able to sign into Blackboard at any time and check on conversations happening throughout the week. Remember, homework, you'll still have it. So in online classes, you will be able to access your assignment instructions, complete your assignments, and then upload them right directly into the class. If you run into technical issues, we have a student help desk. If you need assistance on how to access or log into your STIC accounts or learn about campus technology tools such as WebAdvisor, Gmail, the STCC Net Portal, or Blackboard, the help desk is there for you. All of this information is in a convenient dropdown on the main page of the STIC website, and it's for easy access. If you need technical support, we have a great feature called Chat Now, and you'll see Chat Now on our website, and you'll be able to start conversations with many campuses and services, including IT. You'll be able to go to the STIC website and complete the student help desk support form, and both the Chat Now and this form are located on the STIC Information Technology website page. Additionally, the Blackboard system administrator oversees an email called online@stic.edu to help students who run into problems like getting error messages or having issues using Blackboard. While the Blackboard administrator can help you with technical issues and other Blackboard related concerns, if you have questions about the content, you can always just reach out to your professor who will be able to answer any questions you have specific to course content. Our Office of Information Technology, also called IT, has provided minimal computer requirements for all programs here at STCC. Additionally, our library facilitates the loaning of Chromebooks and internet hotspots each semester for students. More information is provided to you from IT and the library each semester. Thank you for spending a few moments with me for this quick overview of online learning and technology support here at STIC. We're looking forward to seeing and supporting you as a member of our community in the future. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Kyle. We appreciate all the helpful information. As many of us are in the online world, we know it's very helpful to have those supports in place. And STIC is very well versed in working in the online world, particularly with this new experience of going remote. So thank you so much. We're next going to hear from our Academic Advising and Transfer Center. Our representative is going to be Jasmine Herman.
Thank you, Melanie, for the introduction. And thank you, Kyle. That is some really great information about how our online classes are working. It is very important to know that once a student has applied to STIC and gets accepted, there are so many supports and services in place. So as Melanie said, my name is Jasmine, and I am representing the Academic Advising and Transfer Center. I am really excited to share with you guys today. We do offer a wide range of supports in our office, everything from getting your first schedule set up to helping you decide where to transfer once you've completed your degree at STCC. Our amazing crew of advisors can work with you to explore careers, plan out your time here at STCC to make sure that you stay on track for graduation, and most of all, take the time to listen and answer your questions. So you can consider our office kind of like the lifeline or the tether to all the other services that STIC offers. Our advisors are awesome at connecting you and guiding you to different offices like our IT user support, our amazing TRIO program, super duper tutors, our spectacular athletics, and even our Center for Access Services for non-academic help. Slide. So many students are also interested in completing their degree and heading right to work. And that is a great option, something you can definitely do once you're finished here at STIC. What you might not know is that STIC also offers quite a few transfer tracks to start you on your next step of your education. When you're ready, our office can provide you with the help that you need to complete those transfer applications, make sure you're aware of important deadlines, and connect you with representatives from area colleges that you're interested in, virtually now, of course. You can attend transfer workshops to get an idea of what majors are offered at schools you're interested in and learn more about some of the benefits of completing your degree at STIC before transferring, like the Commonwealth Commitment, mass transfer programs for state schools, and joint admissions for area private colleges. Thank you so much for investing your valuable time today. There is no limit to where you can go from here, so be sure to apply so we can support you while you transform your life.
Thank you, Jasmine. Our Academic Advising and Transfer Center is fantastic to help students along their journey, whether it's registering for classes or finding the next step in their journey. So any questions regarding academic advising, you can certainly reach out to them using our Chat Now feature, or they can be reached via email or phone as well. So let me just switch the slide. We are going to hear from Disability Services. Our representative today is Joy Ferwerda, who's going to tell you a little bit about their services and how to submit documentation.
Hello and welcome. I'm so glad you can join us today. Again, my name's Joy Ferwerda, and I'm a counselor in the Office of Disability Services, and we provide equal access to programs and services for students with documented disabilities. The first step is to provide us with disability documentation. For your convenience, on our website, we have a link to various disability verification forms. These are forms that you give to your medical provider, who will fill out and outline the nature of your disability and how your disability may affect you in an academic environment. We'll also review any documentation you may already have at home, perhaps a discharge summary or some other medical records that you may already have. We're happy to review whatever documentation you have and then let you know if it's adequate for accommodation purposes. For students with learning disabilities, we request a slightly different type of documentation. Often students meet with a psychologist and go through some testing assessments. And then we're looking for either a psychoeducational evaluation or a neuropsych eval, which will provide us with the information we need to support you while you're a student at STCC. Slide. So once you've obtained your documentation, please pass it along. The quickest way in this remote setting is to email it to us at disability_services@stcc.edu. You can also fax it or mail it, but these days the quickest way is to email it to us. Once we've received it, we will review it, and then we'll contact you to coordinate an appointment. We're meeting with students either through Zoom, Google Meet, or a phone call would be fine too. Slide. Once we've connected, during our appointment, we'll discuss what services and accommodations may be available to you while you're a student at STCC. Our office provides a variety of services. Some examples include testing and classroom accommodations. Many students with disabilities benefit from longer time for test taking, or perhaps a quiet space or permission to record lectures. Other students, depending upon the nature of their disability, may need interpreters or transcription services. As I mentioned, there are other supports available through our office. We have a variety of assistive technology resources, such as Kurzweil or Drag and Dictate. These supports help students process information. For example, some students benefit from audio content, the equivalent of books on tape or digital books. It helps them process information a little bit better. Beyond these supports, we also work closely with faculty. We help students with their self-advocacy skills, and we'll often collaborate with the other campus departments. Ultimately, keep us informed. We're eager to help you. We're eager to see you be successful, and we'd like to help you in whatever way we can. Slide. So that was just a brief overview of the process of registering with our office. You can find additional information on our website, or certainly send us an email, again, disability_services@stcc.edu, and we'd be happy to answer any additional questions you may have. We look forward to working with you.
Thank you so much, Joy. Very helpful information. Again, the contact information is up there. You can also find more information on our website if you would like to get in touch with disability services. So next we are going to hear from a representative from Student Financial Services. Many folks have questions about FAFSA or paying a bill or funding their college education. We're going to hear from Anna Marie Hernandez, who's going to tell you a little bit about our Student Financial Services office. Anna Marie, you all set?
Yes. Hello, everyone. So again, thank you, Melanie, for that great introduction on Student Financial Services. So again, I'm going to be going over your billing options as well as your financial aid options, okay? So first off, the FAFSA. So that's the first step in your financial aid process. So you guys definitely want to submit those applications. Here we provide you with the website. So that's fafsa.ed.gov. When you're applying for financial aid, you're applying for federal aid, state aid, as well as student loans, okay? So basically when you submit that application, all three, and then it's determined which of the three or all three, what kind of financial aid you're eligible for. There is a priority deadline, which is May 1st. So it's definitely important to try and get your FAFSAs in before that priority deadline, just because that May 1st deadline is the state aid deadline. So if you apply, for example, for next year, for next fall semester, and you do so before May 1st, you're also applying for that state aid. Whereas you can definitely apply after May 1st, but you won't be eligible for state aid after that May 1st deadline. You do have to complete your FAFSAs each academic year, Currently, for example, if you haven't already applied for financial aid, if you go on the fafsa.ed.gov website, you're going to see that there's 2 academic years available on the dropdown. So there's the 2020-2021 FAFSA, which would be if you're looking to start this upcoming spring 2021 semester. So definitely make sure when you do go onto the website to apply, especially if you're looking to start now, this current academic year, that you're selecting the correct FAFSA, okay? So for example, for next September, that would be the 2021-2022 FAFSA. So again, there are 2 FAFSAs out there, so just be very careful to make sure that you're submitting the correct one, depending on when you're looking to start attending. You can definitely go ahead and submit both applications. We do encourage students to submit both since they are there. And it also help you beat that May 1st deadline for the upcoming year, okay? So for both FAFSAs, we go based off of the prior year income. So just be careful when you're entering information to pay close attention to the specific year that it's asking you about, okay? So for example, for the current 2021 FAFSA, we're going based off of 2018 information. So again, that's 2 years ago, so it's a while back. Whereas for next year, for the 21-22 FAFSA, we'll be going based off of 2019 income. So again, it's not based off of your current income, it's using prior income. And then just make sure to create and save your FSA user IDs and passwords when you do begin the application, because you'll have to electronically sign the application at the end. Slide. Now I'll be going over a little bit about the financial aid process. So timing. Timing is everything, especially when it comes to financial aid. It takes 3 to 5 business days for the Department of Education to process your application. But it takes us at STCC, Student Financial Services, it can take us up to 2 weeks to receive that application. So many students tell us, yeah, I submitted the application, I received an email that it's all set. Yes, depending on the Department of Education, like I said, they process it first, and then we have our own process to pull in those applications. So definitely make sure you guys are checking your STCC student email or reaching out to us to make sure that we do receive your FAFSA application. The Department of Education also calculates your expected family contribution. So if you're not familiar with the term, we refer a lot to your EFC, expected family contribution. So that's kind of what determines how much or what kind of financial aid you're eligible for. It's also important, again, timing is everything, to complete your financial aid file in order for your application to be reviewed for accuracy and for you to get that award, that financial aid award. So we send many emails to students informing them that we've either received their FAFSA application, also if we need additional information. So it's important to submit that information that we do ask for as soon as possible. Now, just a few quick facts. So again, when you're applying for financial aid, you are applying for federal, state aid, as well as student loans. So student loans are a type of financial aid. It's just not a free type of financial aid. Your financial aid gets prorated based on your enrolled credits. So depending on the type of financial aid you're receiving and how many classes you're registered for, that will kind of determine how much of your award you will be receiving, okay? Students do not have to be enrolled full-time to receive financial aid, so you can be a part-time student. And students must be accepted into a degree granting program in order to receive financial aid. Slide. Now, if you are not applying for financial aid or you prefer any other alternate payment method, we definitely do have other options. So you are able to pay in full, either online. We also do take payments over the phone. Currently, unfortunately, we're not able to do those in person, but definitely online, over the phone. We do have an online payment plan as well, where depending on when you register for classes, we'll send you a notification about your bill. You can go ahead and set up that payment plan. The sooner you do it, the better. as well as we accept third-party private scholarships or private loans. So either you or your parent, if you have a spouse, there are many employers who provide tuition reimbursement for students when they're attending classes. So if your employer or your spouse's employer or your parent's employer, if they offer these services, then what you would have to do is just submit a letter to us, either via email, you can mail it in, just stating that they will be paying your bill for the semester, or if they're only paying for a certain class, depending on whatever, we just need proof of that payment in order for it to be sufficient as a payment method. All right, so where and how to reach us. So as many of my other colleagues have mentioned, we do have that live chat option. So if you go to stcc.edu, you'll see this nice little chat now icon where you can click it and just select which department you would like to speak to. So definitely feel free to reach out to us via chat. You can also reach out to us via phone. So 413-755-4214, and also our email address. So our email address is very simple. So sfs@stcc.edu. If you have any questions at all, feel free to reach out to us. We're more than happy to assist you guys during the financial aid process. And also if you need further assistance with the application, so with the FAFSA, if you started it, you're still not sure, you're a little nervous about maybe doing it incorrectly, definitely feel free to give us a call, email us, or contact us via chat, where we can help set up an appointment for you for assistance with your FAFSA. Thank you guys so much.
Thank you so much, Anna Marie. Very helpful information. We know a lot of students have questions about financial aid. That's a hot button question that we get. So should anyone have any questions, feel free to reach out to them afterward. There are counselors available in chat, as Anna Marie mentioned, and you can also learn more on the webpage listed on the page right now. Next, we are going to hear from our academic schools. So they're going to talk a little bit about the different programs they offer and the different pathways. So first, from our School of Liberal and Professional Studies, our representative today is Dean Richard Greco.
Hi, everyone. My name's Richard Greco. I'm the Dean of Liberal and Professional Studies. I'm also a former STIC grad myself. Go STIC, go Rams. You know, just a quick bit about my story. When I decided to come back to school, I wasn't traditional out of high school. I was a non-traditional student. Where did I think that all old people go to school? Well, community college. So STIC was the best place for me. And I'll tell you, it really was the best decision I ever could have made. STIC allowed me to do really well and get my grounds back in the academic world. I was able to transfer from STIC with a really high GPA, and that allowed me to transfer to a four-year school and finish graduating without any college debt. I was able to pay my way along because of the scholarships I got as I was moving up from STIC to that four-year school. So it was really a fabulous decision for me to start at this level. So if we could just go to the next slide real quick. I'm from the School of Liberal and Professional Studies. And what that really involves is three major departments. We have our business department, our humanities department, and our social and behavioral sciences. Each of these three different areas is what makes up the School of Liberal and Professional Studies. The department chairs are listed on this slide, and they're able to answer questions directly about these programs, as am I, and the contact information that you will receive a little bit later towards the end of this presentation. Slide. So the first part of the school that we want to talk about is business admin. What makes us different within business administration is we have working professionals that are teaching you all about the business world. We have a former CFO of a private four-year college. We've got a vice president of one of our local banks that's a full-time faculty member, a director of human resources, an entrepreneur who's opened a number of her own businesses, and a certified public accountant. So we have a number of people within the business administration department that have real world practical experience. And this is part of how we put technical in Springfield Technical Community College, even within something as non-technical as most people would think that business administration is. Another degree in the business administration area is our office administrative assistant professional degree. And what this degree does is it really is aimed at creating office professionals that will thrive in any business environment, preparing professional copy, preparing preparation and presentations for others in the field. One of those specific certificates is for medical office assistant. And as you can imagine, that's geared around medical offices themselves. So the students will have backgrounds in medical terminology, billing and coding, things of that nature that are really necessary. Great way to start your academic career is to start with a certificate and then build your way into that associate's degree. Both the clerical office assistant and the medical office assistant will allow you to stop at a point, get a certificate, and then restart off into the degree and use all of those credits towards it. It's a great way to start. Slide. The next area that we talk about is our Humanities Department. Our Humanities Department's got two major areas, fine art and then our English and world languages. Fine art is pretty interesting at STIC. One of the things that I love about this program is it allows direct access to Mass College of Art. Mass College of Art is one of the most competitive institutions in New England for those students who really are interested in art itself. Oftentimes, students will not get into Mass College of Art based on their high school portfolio. So if they come to STIC, complete 30 credits in our fine art program, they're guaranteed admittance to Mass College of Art, which is fabulous. It's so difficult to get a seat here, and this guarantees it. So if you're one of those people who's like, I'm not really sure, I know I want to go into art, start with us. It'll save you money, and it will guarantee you a seat in the place that you want to be. And then the next area below this is our English communications and professional writing. This is a brand new degree. If you were to apply today and sign up for this program, you'll be one of those first people. And what this degree really looks at is getting people to write professionally for digital marketing, blog posting, writing for digital newspapers, writing for advertisement, creative writing. The idea is that it gives you a background in English and writing that is really going to make you excel in the modern world in terms of our writing and communication skills. And then finally, the largest area in our division in regards to different majors are the social and behavioral sciences. Applied psychology is a fairly new major. The idea is it gets you ready to be able to work in a mental health facility or in a group home where you could pass meds to patients. It takes the traditional world of the psychology courses like cognitive and abnormal, and it brings them together with some of our medical things that STIC does so well, medical terminology, working in our SIMS labs, pharmacology, and combines it into a practical degree. Criminal justice, which gets us prepared for the world of law enforcement and legal careers, as well as advocacy. Early childhood education, elementary and secondary education, and then there's general studies, our most versatile degree. This is kind of a build your own major. There are 34 required credits. Beyond that, everything else that you do is up to you. You could sample anything across the institution. Human Services and Social Work is also another great new program that will allow you to enter into the ELMS Saturday program, where you could do all of your credits at STIC. After even you complete your associate's degree, you still stay on our campus while ELMS delivers classes on Saturday afternoons. It's a wonderful way to go. Social science transfer, also brand new. This gives us a couple different pathways to move forward. If you know that you like the social sciences, but you're not exactly sure which branch, it's a great place to start. And then finally, urban studies, which to me is one of our most exciting majors, gets people ready to think about what it means to live in a city and how to solve some of the problems of our local cities. Next slide. A number of our programs are what's called mass transfer programs. These allow direct articulation with our public institutions in the state of Massachusetts. If you follow these programs the way that they're written to graduate, you would be guaranteed admittance to our partners like UMass, Westfield State, as a junior. It saves us a lot of money, a lot of money. If you start at STIC, follow these same classes, you know, and you wind up with a minimum GPA, you will end up getting into these programs. And as you can see in liberal and professional studies, there are a number of them. You could essentially finish a 4-year degree in under $30,000, which is huge, which is absolutely huge. I cannot suggest this enough. Just another story on the way out. A lot of people are concerned about where they can transfer to when they're coming out of a community college. My fiance started at STIC as a general studies major, knowing that PA school was where the eye was on the prize. After I get done with this open house tonight, I'm going to the graduation for our Yale Medical School's residency program. So from STIC grad to Yale Medical School, Ivy League, if you can dream it, we can get you there. Okay. So before you leave tonight, I want you to remember 2 major things. Apply now and begin filling out your financial aid forms. Those 2 things will really allow you to get what you need done. Put it on social media. Let your friends know that you're stuck on STIC. We really want you to put it out there that this is a great place for you to start, great way to save money, great way to get to your end goal. With that, I want to thank you so much for your time. It was a pleasure being able to chat with you tonight.
Thank you so much, Dean Greco. Liberal and Professional Studies has so many programs available to students with so many different pathways. Want to remind everyone you can explore at stc.edu/explore, and our admissions counselors are available to you if you want to chat with us about how to apply for those different programs and learn a little bit more about those programs. Next, we are going to hear from our School of Science, Technology, Engineering, and Math, also known as our School of STEM. We're going to hear from Assistant Dean of STEM, Pat Dawes.
Good evening, everybody. I'm going to talk to you tonight a little bit about the various options you have in the School of STEM here at STIC. One of the best things about the School of STEM is the variety of programs we have to offer you, from whether or not you're looking to transfer and move forward into another 4-year degree program, or if you're looking to get right into the workforce after a 2-year degree, or one of our many certificate programs, which can also offer a lucrative career path for you to move on. Slide. Let's start first with, we do, as my colleague in our liberal arts school was telling you about, we do also have mass transfer programs in the School of STEM. These will again get you into the mass state college systems for a variety of fields, including architecture, biology, building construction management, chemistry, communications, computer science, engineering transfer, mathematics, and physics transfer. These are some of the base fields in STEM that can lead to a variety of different careers and pathways. Areas like computer science can lead to data analytics and other growing fields for companies in the tech industry. Chemistry can lead to lucrative careers in the pharmaceutical industry, and there's also hands-on careers in areas like building construction management and things like construction management, where you work on construction sites day in and day out at a more management level. These types of programs give you a chance to move on from STIC and explore those various 4-year degree options in the future. Slide. We also have a variety of 2-year programs that offer you the ability to move right into the workforce, including one of our newest programs, Building Automation, which helps to keep large buildings running with systems like heating, cooling, and other energy efficient systems. Computer and IT security, which is one of the most lucrative areas of our 2-year technological degree programs, along with computer systems engineering technology. We also have programs like digital photography, electrical engineering, technology, energy systems technology, fire protection and safety technology, graphic design, interactive media and animation design technology, mechanical engineering technology, optics and photonics, computer programming, and even TV production. These 2-year programs can get you right into the workforce, making a relatively great base salary for a minimum investment on your part. These types of 2-year programs are one of the last true areas where you can work your way through college and get right into the workforce with little to no debt, and be making out of the gate $30, $40, or even $50,000 a year. Slide. We also offer a variety of 1-year certificate programs that can be added on to help you move forward in a career path or to change careers. Those are things like architectural design, building construction management, CAD and CAM class certifications, CNC operations, computer and IT security, computer systems engineering technology, digital photography, electrical and robotics technology, graphic designs, HVAC, the Internet of Things, which is one of our newer areas that looks at the sensors and internet connectivity of all of the various hardware and communications technology that exists around us. Microcomputing, multimedia, optics, programming, and again, things like social media strategy and design, and TV production as well. These 1-year programs offer you a path to get into the workforce even sooner and to begin working while you're still within school and utilizing your various options. Slide. So what does a STEM degree from STIC mean for you? Well, if you're going directly to the workforce, our 2-year STEM degrees offer a range of starting salaries from $40,000 to $50,000 in a variety of areas. Things like photonics and lasers, which help power the communications industry, help make things like, high bandwidth internet and streaming, help keep our cell phones running. As well as mechanical engineering technologies, which can be used for both artistic means, like this lovely piece on my desk, but also, of course, all the various parts for machinery and other products that we need for our everyday lives. Electronic engineering technology, both is utilized in both large and small scale applications for things like large industrial robots, but in more home areas like iRobots and Roombas that you may see. Including a partnership we have with the iRobot company to bring some of that technology to our students to utilize in their learning processes as well. Slide. We also, again, have those transfer degree options, which offer a wide range of traditional and emerging technologies. Areas like computer science and cybersecurity can open you up into career paths where starting salaries can range up to $100,000 a year. Graphic and digital design pathways that allow you to meld technology with artistic skills, building things like websites, marketing campaigns, and communicating those types of things out. And even for those who like to work with their hands, things like architectural and building construction management, which allow you to gain the knowledge you need to erect everything from a single family home to a skyscraper. All of these have excellent starting salaries and increased need in our more modern world. Slide. So feel free to reach out, make sure you get that application completed, and you can reach out if you need any more information about the variety of programs we have to offer. I know I was only able to go into a little bit of detail, but if you need more information, you can explore our programs on the STCC website, as well as you can reach out by email anytime you'd like. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Patrick. We appreciate all the information you shared. Many programs to choose from, a lucrative field with lots of emerging technologies, really exciting area to get into as well. So certainly explore programs in detail on our website for any of our academic schools. If you click into each program on our website, it's going to go over specific curriculum that you're going to get within those programs. So feel free to explore. Our final school that we're going to hear from is our School of Health and Patient Simulation, we're going to hear from Connie Pettengill. Thank you for being with us, Connie.
Thanks, Melanie. Hello, everybody, and welcome to the School of Health and Patient Simulation. My name is Connie Pettengill. I happen to be a 30-plus year faculty member in the School of Health, and I'm also a graduate of the nursing program in the School of Health at STCC. So I'm really excited to be able to share with you a little bit about our programs and what it is that we have to offer you. Slide. We have 14 different combinations of certificate and associate degree programs. The first program that you'll see on our screen is our dental hygiene program. It's a 2-year associate degree that prepares you to work independently as a hygienist in a dental office. It's one of our more popular programs, and it's a very lucrative career. Diagnostic medical sonography, probably more commonly known to most of you as ultrasound, is also a very popular program, and it's a unique program in this particular area. It is a 2-year associate degree, also offering some wonderful and lucrative opportunities. Health information technology focuses mostly on the medical record aspect of health, and it is a 2-year associate degree. Health science is our newest program that we've added, and it has a really unique opportunity to allow you to earn certificates as you progress through and earn your associate degree. Our medical assistant program has a unique offering in that it has a 1+1 opportunity. One first-year certificate program allows you to graduate and immediately join the workforce. If you choose to stay on, you could do 1 additional year and earn your associate degree. So we offer both the certificate and associate degree level and for the medical assistant program. Our medical coding and billing specialist also offers a 1-year certificate option as well as a 2-year associate degree. Medical laboratory technicians work behind the scenes in the laboratory setting. That is a 2-year associate degree program. Medical office administrative assistant that was discussed earlier in the business aspect also is a 1-year certificate option. Our nursing program, when people think of health careers, that is what usually comes to mind is nursing. But as you can see, we have many other offerings. But our nursing program is a program that is an associate degree program that prepares you to become a registered nurse. You'll sit for the same exam, registration exam that a baccalaureate program does. So it's a great opportunity if you want to start and save some money at STCC and then transfer to a 4-year program. Occupational therapy assistant program, also a 2-year degree, and our physical therapist assistant program, a 2-year degree. Both of these programs work in what we call our rehab area, and they both offer transfer possibilities to Springfield College. Our radiologic technology program, again, probably more commonly known as the X-ray Tech, is a 2-year associate degree program. Respiratory care technicians have gotten a lot of coverage in the news recently due to COVID, and it is an incredibly great program with a 2-year associate degree. And surgical technology prepares you to work in the operating room, and it is a 2-year associate degree. When it comes to programs that offer you opportunities in a health career, you have a lot of choices in our area. So why choose STCC to begin your health career? First and foremost is that we have 10 accredited certificate and associate degree programs. 10 out of 14, and the only reason we don't have 14 is because not every single program offers accreditation. But if it is offered, STCC has it. What does accreditation mean? Accreditation establishes the absolute highest standard for all programs. It means that every program has gone through some very rigorous reviews for all aspects of their program to establish and make sure that we meet the gold standard. I'll just give you an example. The STCC Medical Assisting Program is accredited by the Medical Assisting Education Review Board. Because we have this status, it means you would be eligible to sit for a certification exam. It's a nationally recognized accreditation, so it allows you for a nationally recognized certificate. Bay State will only hire students or graduates who have this nationally recognized certificate. So again, I just can't stress the importance enough of attending an accredited program because it establishes the highest standards of all aspects of the program. Another amazing reason that you should attend STCC is because of our Sims Medical Center. Well, you might be asking, what is Sims Medical Center? I usually try to describe it as a virtual hospital. We have the largest simulation center in the Northeast. What we do is we use state-of-the-art technology to best prepare you, the student, to work in a clinical setting. So what we say that the Sims Medical Center does is it bridges the gap between the classroom and the clinical setting. I like to say that what it does is it allows you to practice your skills in a very realistic virtual setting with the support of your faculty before you enter the real clinical setting. So it's an amazing opportunity that STCC has to offer you. We also offer nationally recognized and respected programs. Recently, our nursing program was named among top in the state. Our medical assisting program was recognized and ranked top for its affordability and quality. Our medical lab technology program consistently achieves 100% placement and pass rate on all of its national boards. I could go on and on with this list, but because time is limited, we'd look forward to talking with you more and telling you about some of the national recognition that our programs have received. And finally, something that you've been hearing repeatedly throughout tonight's presentation, and that is that STCC is very affordable. It is to your benefit to begin your career here and save money. We certainly are far more affordable than any of the four-year public or private institutions, and we are far more affordable than any of the private proprietary programs. We also offer the transfer option, so that's another piece that gives you that affordability. Spend 2 years at STCC and then move on to the four-year articulation or transfer program of your choice. So I hope I've gotten you a little excited about some of our offerings in the School of Health and Patient Simulation. If you'd like to find out a little bit more about one of our programs, here are 3 great ways to do it. The first way is to visit the college website and use the Explore option. For the School of Health programs, we offer a lot of really detailed information on the program websites. You can get an explanation about what the career is all about. You will learn how to apply to the program. You will learn what you need for prerequisites. You will learn about what are the required courses or the part of the curriculum. You will learn what the job opportunities are and the outlook is. You will learn about transfer opportunities, and there's also a directory of faculty so you can look to see who you might want to contact for more information. There's 2 other really easy ways to get some information. You can email us at SHIPS, and that SHPS stands for the School of Health and Patient Simulation. So email ships@stcc.edu, or you can call us at 413-755-7477. That 7477 stands for SHIPS, SHPS. So I thank you for your time to hear and learn more about the School of Health and Patient Simulation. And I hope we hear from you soon. Thanks.
Thank you so much, Connie. We appreciate your time and sharing so much helpful information with us about SHIPS. I want to mention that there are many deadlines for specific health programs, so that information will also be listed on our website. If you would like to explore and get some assistance from an admissions counselor, we are also here for you. You can chat with an admissions counselor, as I said, via our chat feature, or feel free to email us as well at admissions@stic.edu. And with that, we are going to segue into our admissions portion of our presentation today, and we are going to hear from an admissions counselor, Andrea Bienvenu. Welcome, Andrea.
Thanks, Melanie. Hi, everyone. My name is Andrea Bienvenu. Like Melanie mentioned, I'm one of the admissions counselors at STIC. I want to start off by giving a big thank you to all the other departments that have shared. We've got some great information from both the educational side of it and the support side of it. All really, really important information. At our role in admissions, we are here to help support students with the process of getting them into the first day of school. So from the inquiring point, learning about the different programs, meeting with an admissions counselor, learning about how to apply, all the way up to getting you accepted and what the next steps would be for you. So anything that comes in regards to that, do not hesitate to reach out and touch base with us. We've discussed a little bit today about the affordability side of higher education and specifically community college and STIC. Another beautiful thing about STIC is the accessibility and how STIC gives almost everyone the opportunity at higher education. So what we like to say is applying is as easy as 1, 2, 3. I want to start off once again with the affordability side. Our application, there is no application fee to fill out the application. So there's really no harm, no foul when filling it out. So to apply to STIC, it's just as simple as going onto the website, stcc.edu/apply. Or if you're on the STCC website, you will see at the top, there will be a little button that says apply to STIC. Click on that and it'll help guide you to the steps to get you onto the online application. Once you have filled out the online application, I will also mention that at this time we are accepting applications for both the spring 21 semester and then the fall 21 semester. So you fill out your application, you choose your area of study, you submit your application. The next step that we'll need from you is a form of your transcript, HiSET, or GED. So some sort of proof that you have completed a high school career or its equivalency. And right now, due to the circumstances, we are suggesting that the best way to get it to us would be electronically. So that's just as simple as just having it sent to admissions@stcc.edu. It can be sent electronically from email to email. You can also take a clear photo of it and send it to us, or you can try and have the transcript scanned and have it emailed to us as well. If that doesn't work, you can also mail it to the school if needed. If it is a college transcript, so for any of our students that are potentially thinking about transferring to the school, we will need that to be an official transcript. What defines official is it needs to come directly from the college's registrar's office directly to us. And the way that they can do it is they can send it through the mail, or more commonly, we're starting to see electronic forms of official transcripts being sent. Most commonly, you will see this through something called Parchment or Clearinghouse. As long as those are sent directly to us from the college that you are coming from, those will be considered official in that method. Once we have received your application and your high school transcript or any other documentation that you're submitting as well, that will complete your application to the school. Myself or one of the other admissions counselors will then review your application, sign off on it to get you accepted, and then it will be processed, and then you will receive an acceptance email. In that acceptance email, it will tell you congratulations on your acceptance. It'll also give you the guidelines and structures on what the next steps will be for you. So, you know, like I said, you received so much wonderful information today. We highly encourage you to apply or to reach out to us if you're thinking about applying. Right now, the best way to get a hold of us is you can email us at admissions@stcc.edu. You can call us at 413-755-3333. Right now, a great option though is that chat now. You see the little icon on the right side of this. So you just go on to stcc.edu/chat and you can choose the admissions. During normal business hours, you'll be able to connect with someone directly and we'll be able to help answer your questions live. You can also set up an appointment to meet with myself or one of the other counselors too about all the wonderful programs we heard about today. So thank you so much for your time. Thank you so much for being here. We hope this was helpful and we look forward to hopefully seeing you in the future.
Thank you so much, Andrea. Feel free to connect with us in admissions. We are here for you. You heard a lot of helpful information from our academic areas today, and we can certainly review that with you, as Andrea said. We are here for you. So next we are going to hear from our Dean of Admissions, who's going to talk about some helpful STIC resources, helpful for you now and also in the future. Welcome, Louisa.
Thank you, Melanie. So great to hear of all the wonderful things that we can do at STCC for any potential students. I thank all the presenters so far. You've learned a lot about the college. And I think a few of the resources, which I'm going to go over with all of you in a few moments, can be very helpful as well. So if you want to explore options at STCC, both the ones you've heard about as well as other ones, again, our website is very simple, stcc.edu, and then you can explore all aspects of the college. The next resource I'm going to speak about is called Career Coach. It's a free software access point for all of you. It's a free program that we have available for the public, and it allows you to explore careers, explore your interests, match up with what kind of job can I get? Can I transfer? Is that program available at STCC? So the website is right there, stcc.edu/career coach. And I highly recommend that. The next thing is if you want to chat with someone, as you've heard from others, chat now, located on the right-hand side of your screen there, a little button is on our webpage, right on the home page. And if you click on that, many of the offices you've already heard from, as well as many others, have folks standing by to chat with you about what they do and how they can help you. That goes live around 7:38 in the morning till 5 at night, Monday through Friday. So do feel free to hit that chat now button and ask your questions or ask for assistance. And another very important resource is the various student services and resources available, which is at stcc.edu/resources. Please know that all these websites will be sent to you at the end of this presentation or tomorrow morning with not only a thank you for coming, but also a list of all the websites and connecting information so that you can research things a little bit further. I would very much be remiss if I didn't talk about applying to the college. Andrea did a great job of explaining how to apply to the college. Now is the time to apply if you're considering starting with us in January. This coming January, it's not too late to apply and very easy. Go right to the stcc.edu and there's a button that says apply now. We are also taking applications now for next fall. So feel free to go to that same website and click on that button and you can apply for the upcoming fall 2021 semester. Next slide. Okay, so keep your eye on your email because again, we're going to be sending out a thank you, but also a simple survey and links to our web pages. They will be coming to you soon. Again, I can't thank our presenters enough for providing information to all of you, and a big thank you to all of you for spending some time with us this evening to learn more about STCC. We're affordable right here in Springfield. Obviously, right now, many of our classes are online, most of our classes actually for the spring term. But soon, I'm fingers crossed that we'll be back on campus and available to help folks there as well. So thank you very much for joining us this evening. We wish you well, and we wish to see you soon, or at least be able to communicate with you soon online. Take care, folks. Thank you so much.